Negative words are powerful boomerangs, so be careful with what you say about others and yourself. Our expert Vidya tells us why and how our brains are wired for negativity and how we can get rid of it.
Last week, I shared with you what limiting beliefs are, and I'm sure all of you wrote down your limiting beliefs and returned it back to the people who gave it to you. Today, we're going to understand why we have these limiting beliefs. We're always told about being positive and think good and everything, but actually, in the real sense, we are wired for negativity. Our mind is still in the tribes where we were before, generations back, where getting out of your tribe can get you killed. So as I say always, your mind's job is not to keep you happy, but to keep you safe. So mind is constantly looking out for danger because the mind still thinks we are in the tribes. So I can give you an example. How many of you have noticed that when you're in a group and you're in a restaurant, if one woman wants to go to the restroom, the rest of the women follow her. This is because in the tribes, a woman could not go out alone because she could get killed or she could be in danger. So now we are in civilized society, but the mind still thinks we are back there. And that's the reason why we all have issues when we want to do something which is not familiar, which means getting out of our comfort zone. Because the mind doesn't give us the energy or the excitement to do that. Let's look at some of the limiting beliefs, right? Good things don't happen to me. If I went to college, I would have got this job. If only my father was alive, I would have been super successful. So we have all these beliefs, or we have formed these beliefs to cushion us against failure. When we fail, we keep telling our mind, it's horrible, it's so painful. And the mind says, failure means painful, so I will give you everything to take you away from that. Another classic example is, I failed the exam because I didn't study. But actually, I didn't study because I know I would fail. So blame it on studying and not the fear of failure. But actually, the only way you can fail is when you don't try. As long as you're trying, we all know the saying, failure is a stepping stone to success. Another limiting belief is, you might reject me, and if you do, I shall die. And this was true centuries ago, where people lived in war-torn cities, and if you did things out of your tribe, you could get killed. So if you now have the fear of rejection, like I didn't make the sale, I didn't get this job, I didn't get a promotion, or I didn't get the love that I want, doesn't matter. Bounce back. That's what all successful people do. They were rejected so many times. We all know of J.K. Rowling, how many times she was rejected before the Harry Potter script was accepted. A favorite example of mine is Meryl Streep. When she started auditioning for roles, one famous director told her, "You're not cut out to be an actress." And she said this back to him, "Your opinion is one among a sea of opinions." So remember this next time when you ask for help or ask for a raise or even express your love to someone. Rejection is only a delay in getting the next yes.